Okay. This puzzle caused me to be like, yep, I'm done. I hated it. I mean, I guess now it's pretty simple. Basically, we have to move on this grid. You have to keep moving. The fireballs are basically going to tell you how you get from one room to the next. Red means it's hitting a invisible floor, and blue means there's nothing there. Ultimately, you'll fall down. And if you fall down, you got to take this long way, winding staircase to get back up to where you're at, fight some battles, blah blah blah. So to get to this first door, we need to go up 2, right 2, up 1, right 1. Or maybe it's this way. No, I think it's this first door. So I think we start from the center one. We need to go up 2, right 2, up 1, right 1, up 2, right 2. Yeah. Kind of like a zigzag kind of motion. Let me plan this out in my head before I... Yeah, I knew I messed up on that one. Yeah, I heard he, there's an item down here. What is this? A bravery armlet. Yeah, gaining gold in this game is extremely difficult. Oh, okay, so I guess it's not too bad to fall. So up 2, right 2, up 1, right 1, up 2, right, there we go. He can move multiple times in a turn. If you don't have that armor, you're pretty much toast, which we have none of. So that'll be interesting just to see how badly I get beat. And then maybe I'll take some time to build it up and get my party ready to take him on. But that'll be way after I beat the game after that point. Magic Ego Bell. I don't quite remember what that does. And this little thing in the center here after we defeat this fight is a healing spot, so it's a good place to have some instant heal. And since we already have all that, we don't need to worry about them. I'm going to take them down with a Psych Bomb X. Oh gosh, my favorite characters are pretty much not right this second, but the main party that I played this whole game through just recently, this particular stream playthrough, Dart, Rose, and Shauna. And of course, based on where we are in the story, Shauna's not available and Miranda's kind of taken her place. Overall, I think that the party I'm using is pretty good. Not warm. I'm reading and talking at the same time. It's kind of a good fleshed out party. You know, we got Dart, who's powerful, Rose, who's kind of in the middle between magic and powerful, and then of course Miranda, who's the healer. The first time I played through the game, I'm pretty sure I had Dart, Rose, and Albert, and I alternated between Mayru and Ashel. Though I don't really ever use Kongol. Okay. The next set of tiles that we have to take to get to this northern room is going to be left 1, up 2, left 2, up 1, and then over to the door, left 3. So left 1, up 2, and then over 2, and there we go. Ah. So Ryo, do you have a particular party or a cast of characters that you find to be like your kind of go-to team? Well, thank you very much for that. Hope to see you more on more streams. I try to stream once a week. I work midnight, so typically I have some of my days off. I'm able to get through and play this game. Got a few other games in mind once I do finish this game. Although I think we're still a couple more streams away before I can get to the final fight, because I think by the time we get out of Mayfield, we still got a little ways to go. Okay, so I gotta make sure I do this right. Left 1, up 2, left 2, up 1, and then left 3. So 1, up 2, over 2. There we go. Using the D-pad is a little bit easier. Walking's a lot better than running. A less chance of making a mistake. I've heard Kongo's pretty powerful when with physical hits, so he's not that bad of a teammate. I know Meru is incredibly powerful with her magic, but I think it's more. I think that a lot of people kind of just gravitate towards their favorite characters plot-wise, and less to do with effectiveness in battle. Because the first time, I was using Albert and Rose, and again, Albert was one of the ones where was like, okay, I really like Lavitz, and then when Albert came in, it's like, okay, we're replacing a character, and then they do that again with Shauna. Okay, we gotta get down to that portal. So we have to go down 2, left 1, down 3, so 2 over 3, left 2, and then up 2. So down 2, left 1, down 3, left 2, up 2. the portal. Grab a healing rain from the chest and save. That's a little bit... normally what I do is my normal days to possibly stream, depending on whether and what I've got going on in the mornings, would be a Tuesday or Wednesday night, Wednesday early, Thursday morning, that kind of stuff. Normally I start around midnight. I usually stream for an hour or 3, so about 3 a.m. is about as far as I go. And it also depends on what game I'm playing. Like, I've been doing Legend of Dragoon, so I kind of have a set idea of where I want to stop, and depending on how long something takes, or the dialogue can kind of be long-winded, it kind of adds to the time. But typically it's about an hour to 3 hours that I stream. This Saturday one is just simply because I have some time off and I'm taking vacation time from work. So I think I started about 2 hours ago at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time if you live in the United States. I want to at least get through Mayfill, and then not quite past the point of no return into the Divine Tree. So somewhere in that time frame, however long it takes to get there. I'd probably say at least a half an hour more, if not longer. But I do try to update my Twitter account with estimates as to when I might be streaming and what games I'll be playing. And if you ever miss a stream, my main YouTube channel, they'll always find their way up there eventually. So anything backlogged, like my playthrough of this Legend of Dragoon from I think last year when I started playing it, all of the streams are backed up and are on YouTube on my channel. Because I think Twitch, since I'm not a pro member or whatever the better subscription to Twitch is, my thing is my channel, this Twitch channel, videos I think only stay up for 2 weeks, 10 days, 14 days, something like that. But they stay up on YouTube. I'll put them on. Definitely put everything up on YouTube. Awesome. Always glad to talk to people about the games I'm playing. I mean, obviously I know a little bit about Legend of Dragoon, but for the games that I'll probably be playing next, once I decide what those are, it's always awesome meeting people that maybe know more than I do, so I learn something I take away from every stream. It's a lot of fun. It's why I do the streams. Okay, we're going to want to open up that treasure chest and save before we hit that portal, because we're going to be taking on Lavitz once we go through it. Yes, as a matter of fact, yes. In fact, during this stream, I can't remember the name of the town, but yes, I did get Kongol's gold dragoon spirit orb thing immediately as soon as you could get it from that vendor. Oh gosh, that it reminds me of like a bazaar. Yeah, I got it way early on. Let's see, are we hurt? No, we're... Well, okay, Miranda just a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, time to fight Lavitz. Now, could you be a little bit more specific what you mean by that? Do you mean just his general character level, or the additions, or the magic, or Dragoon magic? Oh, the, let's see, Alucard was just talking about that in the very beginning of the stream. Not this particular one, but when I started playing the game. I think it's 60. I believe the highest level you can reach in the game is 60. I beat the game at like 35, 38, something like that, so I don't think I've gotten any higher than 45. As one can expect, this battle is a little bit unconventional. Clearly, there's something possessing Lavitz. It's clearly on his back. Lavitz's spirit has 5,500 health. We'll get 12,000 experience for winning the fight, 300 gold. A halberd and a healing rain for our troubles. And the creature on his back is called a Zackwell with 8,000 HP. Basically, our strategy here is we're not going to attack Lavitz. When Lavitz is facing us, we want to guard. Only attack when Lavitz shows his back, so we can attack the thing that's possessing him. We do not want to use our Dragoons, just guard and talk, and attack when it's time and it's necessary. And when turned into the little thing, guard? I'm not quite sure what my notes specify about that. I guess we'll just have to play it by ear on that part. And we'll be okay, I think. Yeah, I can definitely understand. I mean, I took some time, I think, in between streams to kind of gain some levels because I wanted to kind of make it not too difficult. I didn't want to be dying a lot. I did die on the ghost ship just by making some stupid mistakes. Obviously, we always want to talk to Lavitz. Well, it's been a very long time since I think it's the only game over I've had thus far. Okay, now that with that facing our back, we're gonna attack. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to speed up Miranda and see if yep, she'll have the ability to Psych Bomb X. Awesome. Great to have you around for a little bit more on the stream, Alucard. Okay, so I guess that's what my notes didn't pay attention to. So I guess once you defeat Lavitz, that's only the first half of the fight. So this is the creature that was actually possessing his soul. Okay, so I guess now that Zakwell is out, we want to guard when he changes and then attack when we need to. See what kind of damage normal attack can do.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Oh, what is it? What element is he? Dark.
Die. More and more.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and power up Dart. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Die. More and more.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
That's terrifying. Oh, that's awesome. That's right, because Rose has the Dark Dragoon armor on. Okay, so this is the thing that he changes into, that all we want to do is guard when he does that. Because I imagine if we attack him, it's going to hurt. And that's fine, we can heal and get some defensive boosts going on.
Yes! Touch! Go! Crash dance!
Die. More and more.
I'm surprised that doesn't do more damage to her.
Yes! Touch! Go! Crash dance!
Die. More and more.
Should have saved the psychedelic bomb for this one. I didn't know that he changed forms. At least I didn't remember that.
Yes! Touch! Go! Crash dance! Yes! Touch! Go! Crash dance!
Alright, we're gonna heal a little bit. Ouch. Yeah, Dart's not exactly the most strong when it comes to magical defenses. He's sort of like the barbarian of the, well, I guess other than Kongal, he's kind of like the barbarian of the team here. But it is nice that it doesn't do any damage to Rose.
Die. More and more.
Yes! Touch! Go! Crash dance!
We should be getting pretty close to defeat. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon. Yeah, it's a shame he had to go. I mean, Albert kind of fits in, you know, the whole character story, the guard and the king takes over. I'm not sure who's the better character for the Jade Dragon. I don't know. I mean, Lavitz is pretty awesome, and so is Albert. So it's interesting when they give you kind of two characters that are so awesome that you can't really pick between the two of them. Basically, though, at this point, this is sort of kind of like a pseudo point of no return if we go through that portal. So we're definitely going to go back and save. I'm actually going to do something I don't normally do. Usually I alternate between two saves. Now that we are getting pretty close towards the end of the game, I'm going to go ahead and create a third save, one that's going to kind of serve as, like, once we go past the point of no return, we don't have to lose any of our progress. If there is, in fact, not a way to kind of come back. I think there is a little bit further, but it's very minute, and I don't think there's a lot of options at that point. Yeah, I mean, they kind of just want to keep beating that dead horse a little bit. Oh, this great reunion with Lavitz, and then, oh, he just to die again. But, I mean, it is interesting in a Place of Souls that, I mean, there's other characters that died. That would have been interesting, like Dart's mom or something. That would have been cool. Or Shauna's twin sister. They kind of been an interesting interaction between Rose and her. Well, I mean, she wouldn't know who Rose is, but it'd be interesting to see what Rose's reaction would be. Or if, no, what would have been really cool now that I'm thinking about it, is if this scene we just saw would have been different if the game had a way of telling whether or not you freed the other Dragoon spirits. That'd be interesting if you had already done that little side quest, if things would have been different for this particular moment. But, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much close to the end of the game. Still got a lot of boss battles. Each character's got their own, you know, the end dungeon and stuff. I'm saving again. It's an old habit. It would have been cool if Lloyd would have been an ally or like a playable character for a certain part. I mean, he does his part towards the end of the game, of course. But yeah, been playing about 2.5 hours now. We got pretty much accomplished what I had set out to do this stream, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Should be picking up another stream, weather permitting, because it is getting into the winter time now, where I live in the United States. Definitely thanks to everybody coming out, watching the stream, commentating, making this a whole lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. For those of you who didn't get to see as much, these videos will go up on YouTube after I've parceled them out here in the next week or two. And keep an eye on my Twitter. I do plan on doing some more Legend of Dragoon streaming. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and I have next Saturday off as well, so I should have some time to do another stream then, if we don't finish Dragoon before that point. And in fact, I should have some time tomorrow, but it wouldn't be the normal time. It'd be like in the evening, middle afternoon, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Again, thanks to everybody who came out. I'm grekaosangel. Thanks for watching. I mean, that is interesting. Kind of goes with what they kind of already did in the Magical City Aglis, where they kind of had to like overcome their own kind of like doubts, self-doubts. I don't really remember these boss battles at the very end of the game because it's been many years since I've played through it. But I am going to be interested in seeing that once we get to it. But yeah. Anyways, thanks to to Ryo and Alucard for coming out and commentating again. I really appreciate it. It makes playing streaming games a lot of fun when I get to interact with people like you, you guys, and fans of the games that we're playing through. I always learn something new every single time. It's really fun. Conversation's always great. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitch TV as well as on Twitter. I always try to update what I'm going to be playing and when I'm going to be playing it. But typically Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the times to look out for. And here in the next month or so, the Saturdays are going to be another thing because I've got some vacation time I'm taking off from my work. So it'll be like the same time, midnight to 3 a.m., somewhere in that kind of time frame. Depending on the game and all sorts of other stuff, weather conditions and what I've got going on. But yeah, anything that isn't here, if you guys missed it, it's on YouTube. And hope to see you all next time. So thanks.